You want to have big muscles. Hey guys and girls, welcome to Mainstreet Live. It's so good to see you all here today. Hopefully you're having fun. Dink, dink, dink. Ha ha, just making sure you're there. Well, today we're going to talk about some strength. Yeah. But not in the way that you think about it. Actually, yes, in the way that you think about it, but even more. You see, God tells us that His grace is sufficient for us in the life of Paul. And He also tells us that in our weakness, His strength is made stronger. What's interesting is we've been going through the book of Judges, and you'll see people who made mistakes, and yet God still used them regardless of their weakness, or in this week's case, strength. The question that I have for you is, are you usable? Are you willing to be used of God? And if God gives you a talent, and that's pretty cool, and you know what your talent is, are you going to use your talents for God, or are you going to use your talents for yourself? We're going to hear about a man who used the talents for himself. He still accomplished what God had planned for him, but the process took a lot of humbling, and it wasn't pleasant. But the key here is grace. Grace is the power and the desire that God gives you to do what's right, to do His will. And today I have an illustration, but we're going to have to go on location to check it out. So why don't you come with me and we'll go check it out. All right, so I have three friends helping me out. We have Mr. Grant, who's in charge of outreach at our church. So if you want to learn how to share the gospel, which you do, Mr. Grant's the man to talk to you. Then we have Mr. Kyle, who helps with our adult leading classes, kind of like adult childcare, while you guys are actually getting the heavy meat and lessons. And then he also knows how to sing a cappella and with instruments and many talents. And then we have Miss Brianna here, and she answers the phones and helps us pay bills so I can buy things and then I can be on this wonderful show. Well, we have a strength test. We're gonna have Miss Brianna we have a broom, just a normal broom, actually it's a little small. And we have another normal broom, just a little small. I'm gonna have these two strong men hold the brooms, and Miss Brianna is going to try to pull them together. And she's really going to try. So on your mark, get set, pull. She's strong, but at this point, they're stronger.
So the question is, if I take a rope and the rope represents grace, looks small, not very impressive compared to these big, strong men. But if we wrap the situation in God's grace and we put that rope in the hands of a young lady who obviously, though physically fit and strong, isn't as strong as these two men put together, can she bring their brooms together? Let's check it out.
All right, pull as hard as you can. Guys, you try to hold it. Keep trying. Uh-oh. What's happening? It's coming together. I am super impressed. Way to go, Miss Brianna. Let me get you. Pull, 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 pull. Yeah.
That was incredible. God's grace is sufficient to make the difference in our life.
All right. I need for you to sit up straight. I need for you to point your nose right to the front and free.
What do you think you're telling you what to do next? Yeah!